Hello, Masters runners over 50s. Today I'm chatting about the recovery run. This is probably the easiest session to get right. However, this is the session that most of us get drastically wrong. And apologies for laughing, but you all know how the mistakes we all make on this one. So what is a recovery run? Well, a recovery run is a run done at a very low and slow intensity. And I say slow and low intensity. And notice I'm not using the word pace. Because if you're using the word pace on this session, you really have lost the plot. So, but it's true though, the primary goal of this session is to run easy and to aid and speed up the recovery process. And by doing so, by going slow, we're increasing blood flow just enough to aid the recovery of those tired legs and aching muscles, to assist the flushing out of that metabolic toxic waste that we accumulate or produce during our harder sessions or our harder training blocks. So we do need this session for all age groups. However, as we get older, we need this session so much more, and we need to get this session absolutely correct. So I mentioned earlier, it's to be run at a very low and slow intensity, ideally over easy and soft and forgiving ground or terrain. For example, today I'm on a pretty flat trim trail, which is 800 meters at my local athletics club, and it's rubber. So today's recovery run, and this may surprise you, I'm doing this recovery run in my Nike Alpha Flies. And you may think, what's this crazy guy talking about? Well, there's a reason for that. This session should not be a shuffle, and it should not be a full stride race form runner either. But it should be a good form. You should be running good form. And what I mean by that is, on your toes, slight knee lift, feeling quite springy, good shoulder rotation. It's hard for me now because I've got this stick to hold, but good shoulder rotation, relaxing your fingers, everything relaxed, and just feeling all around good. But feel good because you're moving good. And this is a great session to build that form, especially if you're a racer or if you race in those carbon plate shoes. Because if you can't run good form slowly, you're never going to run good form in a race. And what pace and what distance should we do this recovery run at? Well, ideally around 5k max, really. And heart rate zone between 60 and 70% of your maximum heart rate. I tend to be under 65% of my max heart rate. And for example, here's one of our over 50s runners, Steve Bish, top guy, obviously going a lot quicker than me at the moment. So basically, where was I? Yeah, on heart rate. See it, Steve? I was on the heart rate. So I'm running this recovery run now at between 100 and 110 beats per minute. And you may think, I cannot run that slow. Well, if you're saying that, then you're right. So change how you think and learn how to run slowly. It's not difficult. Just think about when you're warming up for a race and you're doing that little high knee lift jog on your toes, that you're going really slow just to keep your legs warm. That's how you should be doing your recovery run. Maybe not so exaggerated in the knee form lift, but that's the kind of pace you can run. And the reason I'm using my Alpha Flies on this session, because one, because the terrain and the underfoot conditions allows it, and two, it gets me on my toes for the whole session. And I feel absolutely, today I feel quite springy, I feel quite relaxed, and I will definitely have a really good session tomorrow. Those of you that are on high mileage and thinking, I can't afford one of my 5 or 6 days a week to only do 5k. Well, if you've got the mileage in those legs, do 2 recovery runs that day. Do a 5k in the morning and do a 5k in the evening. And the bonus you get in there is you're keeping your mileage pretty up there, and you're also activating your recovery system or the recovery process in your body twice in that day. So, big bonus. So, I hope I've explained as best as I can in the short time I've had to explain it to you. There's loads more about this session, and if you've got any questions, just pop them down below. Pop them down below, and I'll get back to you as always. But please, as older runners, nail this session and learn to run slow. Trust me, it will benefit you all. Okay, this is Neil D. Sign out, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.